finalists this evening. There are now just 4 players left in the tournament, so without further ado we'll be having to move on to our semi-final stage. Bruce, Grannec and also Alshehri here with me for the first semi-final. Both players obviously managed to win their first games in the quarter. Bruce, very quick from you. Confident?
Yes, I am, but I know him. It's very, very good players.
And Dan, you're up against Bruce. It's a difficult opponent. How are you feeling about this one?
Actually, Bruce is one of the best players, so it's first an honor for me to play him. And if I beat him, I think I will go straight away to the cup.
Okay, well, the semis are starting. The tension is on, and the two guys will be taking their seats to take part in the first semi-final. But I'll send it back now to our matchcasters, Alan and Paul. They'll be taking us through this game in what's the first semi-final of the FIWC. This game to just get to the final for these two players, and they must be extremely excited about it. So, Alan and Paul, I'll send it to you.
Thanks very much, Kay. Time for semi-finals. The hype is just about to be ramped up even higher as if we just got through some tense quarterfinals. It's now time for the semi-finals. Just 4 players left in this competition now from the 2.5 million that started off back in October 2012. That's how long it's taken to get through. Alan, were you one of those players early on?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't embarrass myself. Listen, this is the business end of stuff now. I mean,
it is.
The quarterfinals were pretty good. I think we've already seen that Rafael, with scoring 4 goals, is in pretty good form. Grannec managed to get to semis. Got to say, Alshehri must have a wonderful chance because it was a tough game he had originally against Oscar Martin. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. But this is the business end of the competition.
Indeed. It's going to be France versus Saudi Arabia. Bruce, of course, has been here before. In 2009, actually won the FIFA Interactive World Cup, and in 2012 was a runner-up as well. So France are no strangers to victory in the FIFA Interactive World Cup. Saudi Arabia, on the other hand, no victories so far of overall champions. Last season, Abdulaziz was in the quarterfinals, so he has a little bit of form as well. I think they're both going to be settled now too.
Yeah, I think so. I think, you know, when the build-up's been going all day and you know you've got a chance to get to the semi-final, there's only one opportunity, Paul. You know, it's just one game you're going to have, and I think the fact that both of them have won their game just 1-0, it was a tight affair, but it gives you the opportunity then just to get into the game. You can relax a little bit, but then again, of course, you know that you can't make any mistakes at this level, and certainly not against each other. You can see both of them just going through the formations and picking who they want at the moment, colours, etc., which we'll probably find out. I think you've got.
Yes, indeed. Both going to go for Real Madrid once more, and Alshehri will be in white, and we'll have to see whether it would be black or blue for the away kit, but it's usually one of the two. That'll be a Grannec from France. So these two almost ready to go in our first semi-final. And
Grannec favourite?
I was going to ask you that.
Is that unfair?
No, I don't think it's unfair. I think that he probably is the slight favourite of the two. Alshehri, strange really. First day he was absolutely on fire. Won his opening 3 games, and I thought, wow, he's just going to breeze through this group. Then he came unstuck at the end of the day to Oscar Martin, lost the last game of his group. Then, on the second day, wasn't quite so good, and he just scraped through. If you remember yesterday, George Sarita, if he'd won his final game, would have knocked Abdulaziz out of the competition. So he's only here just by a hair's breadth, but now he's got through the quarterfinals, anything can happen.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was very, very close yesterday, and obviously there was no one more delighted that Sarita never won his game, and Alshehri ended up in the quarterfinals. And now, of course, maybe that little bit of luck he's still carrying it as he's in the semi-final and has a wonderful opportunity to beat Grannec. This will be a good one. These are two of our, you know, certainly two of the foreign players, I think it must be fair to say.
Just as these two finalise their settings, gives me an opportunity to ask you, actually, what it's like when you play a game one day and then a few days later you play another match. It's sometimes you're not quite feeling it. Do you know what I mean? How do you cope with that? Yeah,
it's all right. That's not in real life. You know, you get down with it. You know, the good thing is you don't need to train too much because you know there's a next game coming up. And the guys haven't had too long, of course, to think about it. They knew they were in the semis, and you know the games come thick and fast, and we're going to see them just about right now. I don't think either of them look too nervous. I think, as we've already said, you know they've gone through the stage. You can see there, Grannec was a 1-0 winner, and so was Alshehri. So all to play for.
Albeit Grannec needing extra time to get through his particular game, and who will be starting fairly shortly. Bruce Grannec came through, of course, with 2 defeats on that opening day. Showed a lot of character to come back, Alan, on the second day. With that 5-0 win on the opening game, and then went on a tear to win the next 2 to qualify.
He was like...
Massive pressure, though.
It was like me having to get up really early in the morning. He was not happy after his first day play. He was really unhappy with himself. But you can see, I think he is the away team, so he's ready. We're just waiting for Abdulaziz to make a few changes. Tactics, pressure, plenty of pressure, 60%, 62% pressure. It's amazing how much information they put into the situation so they can play with the game. I think we're just about ready to rock.
Okay, so let's
Both
just take
are
you
happy.
through the quarterfinals. This is the corrected version. So Alshehri, as you can see at the top of your screen, went through 1-0, as did the Frenchman Grannec. At the bottom half of the group, Kai Vonin going out in extra time to Vivero from Mexico, and Riobo from Spain also making it through. And that will be our second semi-final. Saudi Arabia, France, Mexico and Spain are the last 4 alive in the FIFA Interactive World Cup.
Brilliant, isn't it? Every corner of the globe covered just about there. Good.
Yep. Yep,
Incidentally, were you in the 2.5 million?
I was.
Were
yeah.
you?
Yeah.
When
but
did you
I
go-
did, I
when
did, I don't
did you go
play
after the
nearly
first
enough.
half?
Yeah, I don't play nearly enough these
No,
days.
exactly.
And yeah, there was no way.
I don't think
was
you and
gonna
I
get
will
through
be at the
any
level of
seasons.
these boys, I don't
No,
think.
no, and you play these guys and you think, actually, I'm not bad at FIFA. And then you play them, and they toy with you, Alan.
Yeah, exactly.
They toy with you.
Well, they have done. We've had a couple of, you know, I think when we were in Germany, I think Mats Hummels was one of our VIP guests, and he was brilliant, Matt Hummels. He
Yeah,
really
he
was.
He was fantastic.
And I think he actually played, as I'm saying, I think he scored. And
Well, he got a penalty, and he
it
changed
took-
the
yeah,
penalty
he
taker
did, yeah.
to himself.
That was, I think it was
which
against Kai,
fun.
actually.
It was
which
against Kai
was
Vonin,
brilliant.
yeah.
So it was really good. So, and it just, and even Kai, I think, was pretty kind to him then. Although, of course, Kai, unfortunately, has just been put out of the competition.
He has, and won't be getting his hands on that, the trophy. The FIFA Interactive World Cup, the champion, is going to be crowned in the next 3 games. Our first semi-final, then, is Abdulaziz Alshehri from Saudi Arabia against Bruce Grannec from France, a former winner, 2009 champion and runner-up last year, attempting to go for a record 3rd final. And we are underway. Alshehri playing as the home team of Real Madrid in the all-white strip, and in the all-bluey, purpley, blacky, purpley colour. I mean, I'm still unsure. I think it's purple.
Purple, yeah.
Yeah, purple-sided strip from Real Madrid is being controlled by the Frenchman, Bruce Grannec. We are underway. It's Grannec with an early bit of pressure here, and early ball in is dealt with by Casillas.
Well, he's good with Di Maria down that right-hand side, Grannec. There's a couple of times he's managed to get him into a position where he's been able to get the cross into the box, but this time it's Casillas for Alshehri, makes a really good save.
Yep, chance for Alshehri to build from the back here. Modric, Khedira, all the way out to Marcello on the far side. And, just holding ball up so far, and he's lost out here to Di Maria on the purple-sided Real Madrid, and Ronaldo can set him free along the far touchline now. Oh, Grannec, I thought he was going to be away and free then.
It's great defending, wasn't it, from Alshehri, because he looks as though Di Maria had just about done and dusted and gone down that right-hand side, and it was wonderful defending. Maybe a half chance there from Grannec that didn't quite materialise.
Up to the 10-minute mark, no goals. Grannec now with a chance for Benzema.
Oh,
It's
brilliant.
an easy goal, and Ronaldo strikes home after 11 minutes, and Bruce Grannec takes the lead.
Oh, Grannec, brilliant play, absolutely sensational stuff. One-touch football, one little give, takes it with his left foot, little ball in, and an easy finish for Ronaldo after 11 minutes. The best start for Grannec that he could have hoped.
I had a chat with some of the players yesterday. None of them wanted to play Alshehri at any point in the quarterfinals or the semi-finals. None of them wanted to play him. All of them admit he's such a dangerous player to play, and Grannec will not be resting on his laurels, that's for sure. Little give and go there from Ronaldo. He's got it back here and he's free. This is a chance for 2-0 early on for Grannec. Ronaldo clips it across to Benzema and puts it in the back of the net. 15 minutes played and the Frenchman leads 2-0.
Well, what you're seeing is quality from Grannec, and what you're also seeing is real composure. He could easily have had Ronaldo driving away for the shot on target. Decided he knew he would have support from Benzema, took it to the right-hand side, clipped to the back post, and Benzema had just an easy finish as Ronaldo had 4 minutes prior to that.
Well, we already know that Grannec is dangerous when he's put in a corner. put in a corner of not making it through the groups yesterday, and he thrashed Vivero 5-0. We've just seen Vivero reach the semi-finals, no less. So that's how big a win that was yesterday. And he started off like a train here. 2 goals in 15 minutes.
Yeah, Alshehri just has to calm down a little bit. Not a problem. You know, there's a long way to go. It's just a great start from Bruce. But I'm sure he'll try and get himself back into the game. And maybe he's in a half chance in Grannec defensively. My words, 20 minutes played, Grannec couldn't have wished for a better start. 2-0.
No, he's only conceded 3 goals in the entire competition before the playoff stages, before the quarterfinals, has Bruce Grannec. Has a very, very tight defence. Has 3 clean sheets from the group stages. Of course, narrowly came through in the quarter-final. Alshehri, on the other hand, has never scored more than 2 in the group stage. So he has a tall order right now. And must get 3 to go through. It's a good start! That's a fantastic strike from Benzema. And Alshehri pulls one back. Game on.
Well, I just said, there's no need for him to panic yet. There's a long way to go, and he got the ball into the middle. It didn't seem at one point here, just right there. Is there another problem? No. Little drag back to the right foot and a wonderful finish. Brilliant stuff from Abdulaziz Alshehri.
2-1. Grannec leads. And with 3 goals in 24 minutes, I have a feeling we aren't finished yet with the goals.
Well, I think we did say, I think they looked a little bit more settled. The first game was obviously a pretty tense affair and maybe not taking too many chances. Now they're into the game. They can sense, you know, their fingers are working in the right direction. They've got the passing going as well, and you know, after nearly half an hour we've seen 3 goals and 3 wonderful goals as well.
It's been fantastic to see so many goals. We had the tense quarter-finals out of the way, and now the tension's been released. The goals are flooding in.
Well, I mean, when you think when Bruce goes 2-0 up, Paul, to be honest, a lot of people maybe nodding thinking, yeah, I know how this is going.
Yeah.
I don't think you can call it. Genuinely, I don't. And certainly with the goal back from Alshehri.
No, you're right. I think the writing's on the wall early on when those 2 goals went in, though. We were thinking, well, the 5-0 was a big score yesterday. Are we going to get another one? But the quality of Alshehri has pegged him back to 2-1. And, oh, was that a foul? It was. And he's going to get a free kick deep inside Grannec's half here.
Big chance. Big chance.
Got to have this one delivered nicely. 2 men waiting on the edge of the box. 3 filling it as well. It's a deep one, but too close to Casillas. And the score remains 2-1. Grannec leading.
It just shows you this, you know, that when we get to this kind of level at this competition, you can't take things for granted. Even a slight lead, you simply can't take things for granted.
Yeah, long ball over the top here for some space on that far side. Di Maria's going to collect it as well. Ronaldo's the only one in the box right now, but he's only a 1 versus 1 marked up here. Oh, Ronaldo did get to it first. Amazingly, ahead of the defender and Casillas that came. Modric now with the Alfonso outswinger. Delivered in, and well, header is down, but not very accurate, not very powerful. Risky little bit of play at the back there, but Alshehri sorting it out nicely.
I'll go cool, good, cool play, keeps possession, doesn't give it away. Takes a little bit of a chance, but the skill made sure he kept it.
Gave it away now, and then Modric gives it away for the purple-sided Real Madrid as well. So, a couple of mistakes from both players.
He settled himself quite well after that 2-0 start for Bruce. And certainly Alshehri will be happy with the way the last 10 or 15 minutes has gone. Got the goal back. His possession's been good, and he's working it into a position where he can hopefully maybe just squeak an equaliser just before we get to half-time.
2-1. 4 minutes remaining. Grannec trying to open things out from his, open things up from his own side this time. Ronaldo and Benzema combining nicely. Now with Di Maria, Essien, Contrail. Good ball forward, but Modric is not going to get there first. And that's another attack that breaks down. There's been quite a few of those in the late part of this first half. We're heading towards half-time any moment now. Bruce Grannec with a 2-1 lead, I think, will be okay with that.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I'd be delighted because he couldn't have dreamed of a better start. And
might get another one here as well. There's a chance here to put this ball into the box. There's 2 men waiting. Ronaldo's at the back post. That one's taken off his head, though. And there's no injury time, so referee will blow this one very quickly. It's 2-1 at half-time to Grannec.
Still pretty evenly poised, isn't it? I mean, it was a great start from Bruce. Got to say that he did really well getting himself back into the game, Alshehri, and then it was that free kick where I thought they just might equalise before half-time. Nothing between them. I think there's been a couple of maybe changes in pressing the ball. There's certainly no changes in formation. 4-2-3-1. They keep that. And obviously Bruce just with his nose in front at the moment.
Yeah, carry on now on the near touchline. He's going to win the throw. Alshehri now attacking from right to left on your screen, Bruce Grannec, with the purple-sided Real Madrid. Going from left to right. Pepe now. Marcello on the far side. Some space in the midfield here for Contral.
This is really good point. The possession's very good. He's keeping control of the game. Remember, you control the ball, you control the game. That's exactly what Bruce did there. Yeah. Patient play. It gives him an opportunity to get to the ball, to the likes of Benzema. Just to say that, the curse of the commentator as he gives the ball away after some wonderful close control.
We ought to be quiet because there's been a few of those, isn't there, in the last few days? Both of us have...
Because they're over there listening to what we are saying.
Yeah, both of us seems to have cursed a number of players, unfortunately. That one's going to fall out of play from Benzema for Alshehri, and Grannec now, well, I was going to say can counter, but he can't. It's been picked back up. Far side now with Ozil. Chance to put the ball in. Ronaldo now. It's going to fall to him, and it's an equaliser. Alshehri on the half volley from Cristiano Ronaldo. And Alshehri is back in the game at 2-2.
Well, just when you think that there wasn't an awful lot happening out on that wing, there was. He gets the ball into the middle and it falls perfectly to Ronaldo, but his control maybe just lets it get away from him, but he throws his leg round it. No chance for Casillas. Brilliant play from Alshehri. 2-2.
We heard an interview earlier on with Rafael Riobos, who said Real Madrid, it's all about Ronaldo. He's not wrong. In that instance, no one else probably would have scored that type of goal.
You've got to say, 2-0 down so early on in the game, Bruce would have been feeling pretty good with himself, but it's been a wonderful response from Alshehri. Wonderful indeed to get back to 2-2. Yeah, absolutely.
Momentum now from that 2-0 down. Suddenly he now has the advantage.
Well, we did say when you lose a goal like that so early on in the game, there's so much time still in the game to play. You don't need to panic. It doesn't take a long time. Oh, a little back heel unlucky there by Bruce. It doesn't take a long time to score a goal.
So we've played 63 minutes. We're going to get some substitutions, I would imagine, or at least some tactical changes. Yeah, we are going to get some substitutes right now. I think probably Di Maria's struggling a little bit for fitness there and probably will get replaced. Kaká is actually going to see some action here in this second half. And Ronaldo moved around a little bit. He's going to make Higuain the main target man here as well.
That's all right. He's nothing. The real thing is pretty good, to be honest, as well. I think that's a good move by Alshehri. He's got himself back in the game. He doesn't want to lose one just because your players are a little fatigued and they're not doing what they should do.
Ronaldo, though, from deep, trying to dance his way into the penalty box. Got himself round one, but not the second. Score stays level at 2-2. Alshehri now with a real wind in his sails here.
He does well. He can't take a chance there. That was almost Ronaldo in the clear there had he dispossessed the defender. Alshehri not taking any chances and launching it clear, giving Bruce the ball back. No, referee, no, lets it go on. The goal's gone out for a throw-in, I think.
And here come the changes. Modric just waiting. Grannec's going to take all the time he needs here. Good, cool, calm play.
So this is what we were talking about earlier on. I think it was yesterday. When you make the changes, they don't actually happen immediately, Paul.
No, just like
only happen when the ball goes out of play. Then the changes take place, don't they?
Absolutely right. Just exactly the same as the real world. No different whatsoever. And a little stagnant on this near side. We're down to 20 minutes remaining. 4 goals so far. Ronaldo here to trying to get a little give and go and a 1-2 with him on the inside with Ozil there, but that one didn't pay off. And now Grannec can bring the ball away. Benzema very deep here in his own half, playing the ball forward. Marcello's very strong there, and Essien's going to bring the ball away. Ronaldo's dropped to the floor there.
It's been a bit scrappy the last 5 minutes, hasn't it? There's been some good challenges by defenders, there's been some poor passing by the players, though. Just not quite getting it together, getting towards the last 15 minutes.
Scrappy definitely sums it up, that's for sure.
That's exactly what we're talking about.
Pepe very, very close there to losing the ball to Ronaldo in a very dangerous position. And Benzema again comes very deep to collect the ball. Nice little 1-2 though. Good exchange here. Di Maria's now through on the near touchline. Chance for Grannec to try and pull this lead back. Good ball into the box. It's taken off the top of his head though. Oh, chance comes back. It's just wide from Benzema.
What a chance that was. When it pops to Benzema right through the far side, you think left-footed volley. It's definitely going to end up in the back of the net. Just the wrong side. What an opportunity for Bruce.
Might get another one now on the far side. Will be played inside once more. Ronaldo giving that one away though. Benzema can chase, but he's not going to make any difference down there. The other Ronaldo on the white side of Alshehri's side now, playing a lot deeper, of course, on that left side. Oof. Another ball goes begging.
Hard to call. This is a big 10 minutes, massive 10 minutes for the players. You've got to think that if you can sneak a goal now, you might just find yourself in the final of the FIFA Interactive World Cup 2013. What an accolade that would be. You've got 8 minutes just to get one. Maybe a bit more, of course, it goes to extra time, but I think the next goal just might manage to put someone in the final, Paul.
I couldn't disagree with you more. Even whether we get it in normal time or extra time, a goal now should be a winning goal. Grannec's been here before. He knows all about this. Pressure, tempting to go for his third final of the FIFA Interactive World Cup. The 2009 World Champion, 2012 runner-up, Alshehri last year in the quarter-finals, has already gone one better and knows he's just one match away from playing in the final. Saudi Arabia's first ever. Marcello now, Di Maria. A bit of play and possession from Alshehri here, just winding down a little more of the clock. Ronaldo's not going to get that one.
He just did too much then. I was going to say it was good possession and patient possession, but when you're trying to move it into that final third, it's got to be better than that.
Changes galore going on throughout the game here. We're almost at time up now. Last few seconds of normal time. Bruce Grannec now with the ball near side. That's going to be a foul. And we do have all 90 minutes have taken up, but he has got a free kick here. It's laid off quickly. They've played the short one rather than lashing it into the box. And now Ronaldo shrugs off the challenge. Goes round one. Can he get round the second one here as well? Yes, he can. Clips the ball in. Benzema with a chance. Well, it was straight down and into the ground. I think Benzema is actually down injured there. And he might have to make a sub right at the end of the game. And indeed, he is going to have to make a substitute. We haven't seen too many injuries
Good news is
during the game.
Yeah, absolutely. The good news is, of course, that he hasn't actually. Benzema has sprained his knee, so I'm just trying. He did get the head on it from the Ronaldo cross, didn't he? But he's been injured, and it's forced Bruce to make a substitution. He hasn't made any yet, so he is bringing fresh legs on, which I would imagine now we will be going to extra time.
Yeah, it also means he's going to have to make a bit of a change of formation, I would guess, or is he just going to make a straight swap? Yeah, no, he's actually going to make a straight swap. So, going on, Benzema off, injured. And the only other time we've seen that so far, and good sporting there, ball just played out. And the only time we've seen an injury was actually Alfonso Ramos in his match against the Italian in the group stage, actually lost Ronaldo during the game. So, end of the match, 2-2, and I've got to ask you, where you think this one's going? Do we still think Grannec's the slight favourite?
I think he probably, even though he conceded the 2 goals and brilliant for Alshehri to get back in the game, I just think over the last 10 minutes of normal time, I think Bruce has maybe looked a little bit more composed in this sort of level. And the early changes, hang on a minute, this is a
chance
really
for
good
Grannec
chance.
now. Ronaldo's underneath this one.
Too much.
So is Casillas though, and it will force a corner kick. Corner coming in, it's a short one. Di Maria now is going to deliver this one to the far post. It's come all the way out to Modric. Another chance here for Contrao. Oh, it's played off the defender, and that'll be another corner kick. Pressure applied brilliantly here by the Frenchman. Grannec's going to try a little bit differently this time. Modric, actually, it's going to be another one. Another short one. Delivered in to the back post this time. It's a weak header. Dealt with easily by Casillas. And a long throw out can give him a really quick counter-attack here.
We nearly did as well. That was good thinking by Alshehri. That long, quick throw out almost caught Bruce. But good defending. And again, it's so tight, hard to call.
7 minutes playing of extra time. It's still 2-2. Anyone's game in the semi-final of the FIFA Interactive World Cup 2013. A little bit of dancing here, old style from Kaka. and has forced another corner, this time for Alshehri. So plenty of pressure from both players in this first half of extra time.
Changes the kicker to Ozil, does he, to swing this
Yeah,
into
he's
the
going to swing this one in, and it's going to be headed away at the first opportunity. Had a chance to shoot, didn't take it. And he might regret that one. Ronaldo trying to dance his way around 4 purple shirts is not going to get anywhere inside that penalty box.
Why did he not shoot? That looked as if it had fallen perfectly for him, and now he's got a bit of defending to do here.
Yeah, Ronaldo's on the counter-attack right now for Bruce Grannec. He's been shoved off the ball, and I think slightly unfairly, and does get the free kick here. Dangerous here. It's almost like a corner kick, I guess, from Modric, but he can ping this one in. Men waiting. He's played it to the centre spot. It's headed down and then blasted away by the red boot of Pepe.
Yeah, well done. That was, had to defend that. Bruce is a little frustrated there. He knows that was a big chance.
Another chance goes begging, and chances are, well, they're golden at this time of the game. In more ways than one. Alshehri now going to break through here. Kaka on his own. He's got to dance his way through. It does. Oh, it was brilliant until the shot, and it just clipped the boot of the defender on the way through.
Yeah, I think
as he pulled the trigger.
Yeah, spot on, Paul. I thought he was going to bust the net with that Kaka, and I think I think Bruce has done just enough with a big toe possibly just to stop him getting a strike on target there.
Yeah, fantastic little bit of skill from Alshehri in that midfield area. He's managed to get Kaka through here, and another player inside the box was waiting to collect on the stroke of half-time, but it stays 2-2. And this one's going to the wire.
Nervous finish to the end for Bruce. It was desperate defending, to be fair, for both of them at one point. We have 15 extra.
Which way is it going? France or Saudi Arabia? Remember, France have already won the FIFA Interactive World Cup in 2009 with this man, Bruce Grannec. Saudi Arabia don't have their name on the trophy just yet. Alshehri on the attack now. Again, just to orientate you, playing as Real Madrid in the all-white strip. Bruce Grannec playing in the all-purple Real Madrid strip. Ronaldo with the throw near touchline. He's going to get that one back as well. And a chance to ping it into the box here. Essien's at the back post. He's floored, but fairly.
Good news for Alshehri. Sorry, Paul. He's picked the ball up. He's keeping the pressure on. That's what he got to do.
Definitely keeping the pressure on Ronaldo, just dancing his way around, can't find a way through, but somehow his tenacity wins the ball back once more. Ball playing forward to Ozil. Higuain now, chance here. Oh, that was going to come off one of the defender's legs and force another corner kick, this time to Alshehri, who's going to change it around again, and it's going to be Ozil.
Yeah, he likes this in-swinger, doesn't he?
He does, and is there a chance here? Oh, Higuain's gone down in the box. No penalty, play on, says the referee. And Grannec now can counter-attack, can he? No, Ronaldo, well, that's a lot of tenacity from Ronaldo that time round. A little bit too much, perhaps.
The referees let it play on. He probably would have called him back had
I think he probably would.
Dragged him to the ground. But good play by Alshehri, keeping the pressure on Bruce. I think Bruce probably delighted at times with his defenders. Have just cleared the ball long and maybe try and hit him on the counter-attack. Not long to go, pal.
No, last couple of chances now. Ozil trying to get through the penalty box. Too many purple shirts in the way, though. 2 minutes now remaining of extra time of the semi-final. Alshehri 2, Grannec 2. Is it going to penalties, or can someone find a winner here? Deep inside his own half, the Frenchman just wants to keep control of it. I think he wants to wait and see now. 2 minutes of injury time, though, and there is an opportunity here for one of these two players to go through to the grand final. Remember, $20,000 on the line and a trip for 2 to the Ballon d'Or. Await the winner, the champion. Is it coming now? Oh, it's Bruce Grannec with the last kick of the game, surely. Yes, it is. And we go to penalties, Alan. I don't know if we could have found a better way of deciding who's going through to the final between these two.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I look at one point, 2-0 Grannec's up after, what was he, 15 minutes? It looked, you think, yeah, it looks as though he's going to be the favourite. Got to say, he didn't panic. Alshehri kept in the game, got one back, and then equalised in the second half. There's nothing between them, genuinely nothing between them.
Here we go then.
Casillas must be a hero for one of them. 5
penalties to go. Alshehri kicks things off with Ronaldo, and it's 1-0. Straightforward. And the other Ronaldo now in purple for Bruce Grannec. Is this 1-1? It is 1-1. So the star superstar striker makes it 1-1. Alshehri now has got Kaka. in the lottery of penalties in the semi-final of the FIFA Interactive World Cup. Big penalty for Kaká, and saved by Casillas!
Brilliant. What a save from Casillas. Grannec picks the right corner.
Now, Modric, can he give them the lead?
Oh,
no, he can, with a
my
cheeky
word.
little penalty down the middle. Grannec now leads 2-1 after 2 penalties.
My goodness, that was tight.
Now, Ozil just goes for power. 2-2. Grannec now, can he maintain his lead through Higuain? Goalkeeper dancing around a little bit on the line. Higuain, yes, 3-2.
And of course, he knows he just has to keep hitting the back of the net here, Grannec, and he's in the final.
Higuain now for Alshehri. Can he make this 3-3?
Oh,
no, he
what a
can't!
save!
And Grannec now has the opportunity of reaching his 3rd FIFA Interactive World Cup final.
Keep your
Di
nerve.
Maria to win the game. Di Maria, yes! Grannec goes through. 4-2 on penalties. And France have their 3rd FIFA Interactive World Cup finalists in 5 years.
Brilliant excitement, absolutely fantastic. Got to say, he did nothing wrong in defeat Alshehri. He got himself back in the game. We know how much of a lottery it is sometimes when it goes to penalties. But Grannec's goalkeeper Casillas, 2 brilliant saves, one to the right, one to the left, and he knows if he just kept hitting the back of the net, he was in the final. We did say he was in brilliant form yesterday. He hasn't let us down today. France are in the final.
Yeah, got to give it to Alshehri as well. After going
brilliant.
2 down after 15 minutes, to come back with that kind of attitude and mental capacity to get back into the game at 2-2. Never lost doubt, never lost belief that he could win the game, but unfortunately just came up short on penalties. Not a nice way to go out at any time. And, well, I think we've got the replay right now. You can see this is the moment of the save. Higuain just, you know, reached out with those long arms from Casillas to deny Higuain. And Grannec goes through to another grand final. He was here last year, he was here in 2009, and right now he's here on the stage with